And 3 different beneficiaries, but all for one cause. Hello and welcome to Bophelong. My name is Pule Mulebati. Today we're doing things a little bit different because we're answering a call of a legend, Tata Nelson Mandela. It is his birthday month, and who are we to say no when he asked us to serve for 67 minutes? Behind me are the gentlemen that are going to be partaking in an orphanage that we're visiting from Pretoria all the way to Rustenburg. But later on the show, Bophelong has decided to take the lens and point it to the production team when we bring the call to serve closer to home that's happening in El Dorado Park. But for now, we're all going to journey to Rustenburg at an orphanage where we will be making donations for what the kids need there. Stick around with us. Let's go, gentlemen. With such enthusiasm and excitement, these motorbikes fanatics showed nothing but readiness to serve the community of Bophelong in the Northwest Province. It wasn't very long before the engine signaled the high-powered start of the ride for a course journey that felt just right. With clear open skies, the bikers made the most of the travel. And with uninterrupted proceedings, Bophelong could hear the growling sounds of the collective as they touched down Rustenburg. Nthanleng Lebana Disability Center and Orphanage is stationed in the middle of the Freedom Park Township. It is the only one of its kind in the area that caters for children with physical disabilities.
Re thomile ka 2009 go bula center ena Nthanleng Lebana Care Center. Lebaka le ntse re bule Nthanleng Lebana Care Center. Re etse tlhoko gore hona le tlhokeho ya hore bana ba phelang ka bokoa ba be le pleke ya bona mo le bona ba tla go ithuta dintho tse ding ba kopane ka lebaka la hore bokoa ba bona ha se bokoa bo ka ba etsang hore go be le di-skills tse ba di etsang dikolong tse di itekanetseng.
Due to its seclusion, the center often struggles with the supplies of the things they need to use daily. So the Ride for a Course bikers were happy to deliver the bare necessities. While the items were taken in, I spoke to one of the bikers about their involvement in this initiative.
As bikers, we're brothers, we help each other, and for us to reach this area, we were assisted by a club called Elite Riders. They belong here at Rustenburg. As the old man mentioned that we should give, that's where we felt the privilege to do this handing out of clothes and blankets to this area.
We began the proceedings outside where I was given the opportunity to share a few words about this occasion.
Ko paskara tshira bona I'm sure ba galla go bona re go etsagalang go pele le bone for sure ya rona Bophelong ya SABC News re fa space batho ba sa kgone go ipuella, so di group tse leng gore gantsi ga di thole chance ya gore ba ka nna le voice so gore re be re tla mo re file re batla go lefa chance gore le buelle bana gore what it is exactly that they need. This is very serious. It's more serious than go apesa ngwana, because wa mapesa o mo fa bete. How an adult, what do they do? And I want to pose it as a question to each and every one of us. As an adult, what type of independence do we give them? And it's not their task alone, it's all of our task. Go botlhokwa gore o nne involved. Ska mo sheba o mo donatele only ka Mandela Day or ka Children's Day or ka Christmas. But how do you help someone like this gore abe independent? As an adult, why easy? I'm talking to the riders here. That's a challenge I would like to pose to every one of us. Gore na o thusa jang motho o yana o mo fa, what kind of an independence do you give to them? And maybe next time when you donate and when you associate yourself with organizations like these ones, you think along those lines.
Then we were taken inside the rooms where we met more children. It is here where I sat down with one of the caretakers who shared her experience living and taking care of children here.
Hangata o tla fumana hore ha thabile buzi ena ha thabile e leng enwa e ke go le mo di 16 o na lo phamisa matso a gae ga maoto jalo empa ha a kwatile le teng o tla mo bona ka go se bapale a bapadisa matso ntwe etsa gore ke tlhokomele ka nako gore o na le bothata ke ha e ka ga ke mo fetola ke tla mo change pampers ke mo fetole ha ka bona ntsalla ke tla khutla ke yo batla metsi ke tlo mo fa metsi ke yo pola go mohlomong ka moga dijo ha ka ba ga mo fa metsi ya lekaneng e be re mo fa metsi ha aka phela nalla ke tla tseba gore ka nna ba hona le moana go tla ba batla ga mo ise a ilo bona dingaka.
The center has become a home away from home because of people such as her.
Bana ba batswadi ba bona ba sa tleng ka nnete ha ke tsebe bothata ba bang ke kutlo thwe ke ba di social worker ba ikagamella go monga center mona ke tseba e se le bana ba mona ba nkile le bana ba mme mona gore ke bana ba lapeng ga bo bona mona.
It is with such selfless acts that we see the world through the eyes of the voiceless. And while we give to comfort and nurture, we are reminded once again that it all began with one thing: love. At the end of the day, I drew inspiration from those we met at the center, and I gathered the courage to hop onto a motorbike and return to Johannesburg.
There is a sign for perfectionism. There's a sign for goosebumps. Something that symbolizes more performance. A sign for a special mindset. There is a sign for everything we stand for. Audi Sport, born on the track. Built for the road. Join the League of Performance.
What's wrong with Triple M? What is illegal here? Who is being defrauded here, Trevor?
It is about the best interest of the citizens of this country.
But the citizens are the ones who are playing, who are members or participants in this. If you put in 15,000 rand, after 12 months you get 1.2 million rands. I mean, who wouldn't go for this?
Watch Question Time with me, Mpho Tsedu, Monday to Thursday at 5:30 p.m. on the SABC News Channel.
Welcome back to our Mandela Day special. Today I'm in the east of Johannesburg to meet a very special woman. She has been selfless for 16 years. She created Home of Hope to give a home to girls that were rescued from prostitution, human trafficking, and just ordinary girls who were living on the streets. Now she decided to give them a home, and today that's where I'm at. For our 67 minutes as Bophelong would like her to sit down, relax, and be taken care of after so many years. So we're gonna pamper her, and we've got a present for the girls at Home of Hope. So I've called all my team members. You're gonna meet them inside, and they're all gonna cater to Mekhanyisile Moza. Let's go meet her. Come with me.
Oh, hello, Ma'am Khanyi. Unjani? Oh, I told you we were coming. We are here today, and we have lots of surprises. So I'm gonna call them, and each of them will come and they will introduce themselves. We'll see you inside.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, she's ready. Come on in.
Day 2 team had their work cut out for them. Bophelong's plan was to take over the day and give founder of Home of Hope, Mekanyisile Motsa, a deserving time out. Here's why. In the year 2014, we met Mekanyisile Motsa, who shared her unconditional love for a girl child. Her interest in rescuing young girls from prostitution and human trafficking is the reason why we filmed her story. Because of her love and dedication to these girls, they have gained a sense of belonging. Four years later, a day had come for Mekanyisile to sit down and let our featured guests take care of her.
Bring one dress.
Ooh.
And guess what I brought? I brought you 3 dresses. Wow.
No! Monday, Tuesday, you know. It's not one day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're gonna change the image of you. We're gonna do hairstyle. We're gonna make up you. We're gonna put the manicure. We're gonna do pedicure.
So the glam squad took over her living room and began the transformation. With her hair and makeup done, it was time for Mam Khanyi to pick her dress for the day from Plus Fab.
Ooh, I can't wait.
As we sat in anticipation, the queen for the day came in and she dazzled.
You look very, very good. How do you feel?
Then it was time to finally present our work to those dear to her heart.
Hey guys, are you ready for Mam Khanyi?
Yes!
Voila!
And by the sound of that, we certainly had outdone ourselves. The excitement to see the only mother they know look and feel this good scored us an official welcome song. Toiletry items were special requests from Mam Khanyi to give to the girls at Home of Hope. And with the help of Happy Days, we were able to deliver. As someone who lives the slogan, "Make every day a Mandela Day," Mam Khanyi shared her sentiments about this initiative.
You know, whenever you sit down and think about that Mandela, what he has done for South Africa, what he has done for us, what you're doing today, you are still now teaching the legacy to the young ones, who will always stand up and say, we were left with a responsibility by Dada Mandela. So they will do it better because they're learning from people who have done it before. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you.
Usisiwe Jamsana, SABC News, Alice.
Mzwande Lembe, SABC News, Doha, Qatar.
Kunatibingose, SABC News, Alice.
Diabo Seto, SABC News, Geneva, Switzerland.
Nampumelo Siziba, SABC News, Moscow, Russia.
Sherwin Brycebees, SABC News, New York.
Craig Murray, SABC News, Stellenbosch. We bring the news back home. We keep the nation fully informed.
One other person has been shot dead and another is in a critical condition in hospital.
The CRL has laid charges against controversial televangelist Paseka Mutsoeneng.
More than 1.3 million South Africans have been added in the past two registration weekends.
The International Monetary Fund warns that policy uncertainty could dampen economic growth in South Africa.
And all eyes are on the new Bok coach, Alistair Coetzee. His challenge to keep everyone in the country happy.
The day is finally here and each and every member of the production team is all geared up and ready to meet Justin's family. Before we head over to meet them, here is a quick recap.
My name is Justin.
I'm 8 years old.
I'm 8 years old.
And I want to grow.
Justin Johnson was diagnosed with Russell Silver syndrome, a syndrome that hampers with his growth. In South Africa, there's a shortage of specialists who deal with this syndrome. This is our final destination of our Mandela Day special, and I brought the whole gang with me. I don't know if you recognize the street, but this is a popular street. We were here in February documenting a story of Justin Johnson. Today we are visiting him to keep track and see how much he has grown. But first, let me introduce the team that I brought with me today. On my right is the Bophelong team, and right behind the team is Paul Kamanga, the Pan-African champion boxer, and Reesman is on my left side, and these are the popular faces that we've had previously on the show. We're here to visit Justin and his family, and we have a surprise for him. So please come with me as we do a 67 minutes of service in honor of Nelson Mandela. Let's go. Hello, how are you? Good. Remember us? Yes. I brought the whole team with me today and we're here to see Justin.
Yes, Justin.
Look at you. Did you grow? After we were formally introduced, it was time to get down to the business of the day. It's really good to see that you guys as a family have stuck together and you are both focusing on Justin's health. And there were quite a few issues that you raised when we profiled Justin earlier on this year. And one of the things that you mentioned in our insert was that financially the medication is quite expensive in terms of what you guys can afford here at home. Please tell us a bit more about that.
Financially, Justin's meds are about 5,902 rand. Those are for 3 boxes. It's actually for a month. It doesn't last a whole month because the clicks increase as we go and see the doctor. Visiting his doctor, it's about 1,800 just to visit for not even 15 minutes, which is cash up front. The medical aid doesn't cover it, so it's been a hassle. Financially, let's just say I'm the only breadwinner in the house. My parents are both pensioners. Medically, I've had to take care of myself and Justin, so it hasn't been easy.
One of the featured guests we've had on the show have decided to sponsor Justin with a 1-month prescription of his shots. And he's going to hand over the medication to you guys. Just tell me, what does this mean to you?
Let me say I'm speechless. You just gave me a little hint over the phone, you know. And I said to my mother, knowing that the medication he's got is actually the last for this month. Medical aid is not going to cover next month. So it was like, you need to start running around, get your head in it and go wild. Just do what you need to do as a mother. So the fact that you just said to me, well, you're covered for next month. That's amazing.
I'd like to give you the medication. And in the medication here, there's something else. Okay. So Justin, I hear, is very active. Okay, who's got a huge amount of energy. So that's the medication. Okay. And this is when Justin, with all his energy and effort, actually gives you a hard time, then you can always use it, okay, for your headache and to cool down and thing. And then it's very important for us that, as I said, it's about health. But it's just not about health, it's about a person's perception of themselves. From the organization that I am, it's very important that we actually look at two aspects. One is the health of the person and therefore the medicine, and the other is the psychological well-being of a male, because it's very important. Because males who have struggles in their life start questioning issues like masculinity, why are they different, why don't they fit in? And for me that's very important that we deal with those issues as well, because it's very important that whoever goes through whatever struggles there are, it's important how we get out of those struggles, how we climb out of that hole, and how successful you are. And I'm in a fortunate position that I've managed to get past that. And now it's about Mandela is about paying back. And this is paying back. So it's just not the medicine. There's also going to be a nice surprise for you outside, Justin. Of course, it could have gone there.
While we distracted Justin inside the house, Reese and Paul set up the surprise gift for Justin outside. Okay guys, we are just about ready with Justin's surprise. He still has no idea what it is and we cannot wait to see the look on his face. Okay Justin, you can come out. We are ready with your surprise. Come stand here. So it's right over there. So can you please come with me? You want to take it out? Okay. But I've got a challenge for you. Do you know what this is? Why? You're just happy to see it. Setting up the boxing bag for Justin was a collaborative idea from Reese together with Paul to encourage him to start learning the sport in order to empower himself as well as to keep fit.
That's good.
And then things got a little more adventurous when Justin and I challenged everyone to participate in a rather unconventional challenge. Okay, so earlier on when we had Justin on Bophelong, he became famous for climbing the very tree behind me. So I decided, let's call it the Justin Challenge. And why can't we challenge everyone that's here to take the Justin Challenge? And I'm sure everyone would like to see if the Bophelong team can bring it. So Justin, can we say it together? We're going to say, are you ready to climb the tree with me?
Yes.
Should we say it? Together, let's go. Are you ready to climb the tree with me? Again, Justin. Are you ready to climb the tree with me? So you're going to demonstrate, and then one by one we're going to take the Justin Challenge. Okay, go. Let's show us. Show us how it's done. So you jump the mud. One by one, we queued up to see if one of us can beat the creator of this challenge. And by the looks of things, it wasn't as easy as he made it out to look. Reese man take on the challenge like a pro was definitely something to write home about. We couldn't let a fun-filled day such as this one go undocumented. So a couple of snaps were exactly what we needed. And just before we wrap things up here at Justin's home, I'm here with the executive producer of Bophelong, who's going to tell us about the significance of Mandela Day and what it means to the rest of the world. So, Mbalile Sabe, you work with us. You're the one that actually monitors the progress we make. We talk to you about the stories that we do. And this year, we decided we are going to reconnect with people that we've had on the show. What does it mean for the Bophelong team or anyone that wants to participate in the Mandela Day? What does it mean to be active this day?
I think as Bophelong team, this is so special to us. It's one of those days where you just give yourself selflessly and try and reconnect with all the interviewees that you always profile on our shows. Because sometimes as a journalist, you tend to disconnect. And you look at people as abstract people who are just there to complete your story. But for us as Bophelong, we thought it fit today to go back and reconnect and just go back and find out how the people we have profiled are doing. Today for me was exceptionally beautiful. I enjoyed spending the day with Justine. And you get to see that these are real people with real human interest. And we need to actually tap into them and understand exactly the challenges that they face, that these are real human challenges. So for me, this was extraordinary. And I think that's what Mandela Day is really about. It's about giving yourself selflessly. It's not about what you're doing to the world and whatever else. It's about you as a personal person, individually, just to effect a change, whatever small change you can do. For us today, this has been so extraordinary. Mandela, Utatu Mandela was about change, was about giving back to the community, was about uplifting and, making sure that the next person is better off than yourself. So I think this is what we did today, and I feel so great.
Yeah.
It's so fulfilling just to be in touch with people's needs and to make sure that you are giving back to the very community that has placed you to be the journalist that you are.
Thank you so much, Ausimbali. And as we always say, it doesn't matter where you are and what part of the world you're from, you can always do something to better the lives of others and to touch someone else. And as Bophelong team continues to tell the stories of individuals who go out of their way to better the lives of others or who just simply better themselves with the hope that they will inspire others, we would like to invite you with us to participate, do whatever you can, however you can. And on that note, I'd like to say goodbye. Until next week, it's a goodbye from us here on the show.